I have no idea how much battery I have, but we're gonna make it work. I look super fucking orange on camera, but I do not look orange in real life. Hopefully. Oh, I do. Ah, okay. This is just such a glorious angle. I love these angles. I didn't have a lighter to bring with me, so that's lovely. And I'm having, like, I guess what you would call a low day. Low day. I didn't realise that my face looked that puffy. I'm just having one of those days. And 100% I am gonna post this, because if I feel like this, chances are other people feel like this too, and that's just not okay with me. So yeah, I know a fellow YouTube person way better than me, not better, but like more well known and better. I know, well, you know what I mean, Helena Rose Scope. I always say Scope because it's like written that way. But I can tell you where I am because it's nowhere near where I lived. I'm in Blandford. What is going on? Like, I swear I don't look this orange. I'm in Blandford because my auntie has a tooth infection. So she's gone for an emergency appointment. And that's fun for her. So I decided just to come with her for moral support, which I'm not even in the place for, but you get what I mean. Yeah. This weekend has been interesting, to say the least. One of my friends and my dear friends are leaving, and I'm sure I'll see him again. Of course, he's like one of my friends, but it feels weird to see people going off and doing their thing. He's a musician, so I really, really wish him the best, and I know he's gonna make it, and I know we're gonna be laughing about this very, very soon. But it just came with a lot of tears and a lot of fights and a lot of angry moments in the weekend. Not at each other, just, you know, everyone's pretty hot and heavy emotionally, so that guarantees some interesting times. I myself am okay. I think I'm just coming down from the whole weekend. It seems really weird to come down from a weekend where, like, it was just, yeah. But the amount of balance that is in my life now is crazy. I used to pray, like, I was saying to my auntie, like, my worst days now, I used to pray for for a good, like, my worst days now were one of the best days before. And I don't know how much I've talked about this, but basically I suffered with, like, alcohol misuse, substance abuse, misuse, which I think people would need to speak more about. I don't have a problem with alcohol, just had a problem with using it. So balancing all of that stuff, and realizing I had to, like, admit that I actually was healing and recovering from a load of shit. There's kids coming, I'm still deathly afraid of kids.
Sorry, what was that? You drove us to
Okay. Yeah, which is really, really, I don't speak about it a lot, but it's something that I deal with. And one of the things that me and my friends discussed is to make it, quote unquote, or to meet the right people, you do 100% have to be vulnerable and tell a bit about yourself. Like, all those shitty icebreakers in high school and middle school were all true. Like, you really do need to know someone's favorite color. You really should know if someone's a dog or cat person. Yeah, and it's weird because if I think about where I was like 2 years ago to where I am now, that's crazy. I couldn't even talk properly. I couldn't even use my hands properly. I couldn't, you know. So we do recover. So if anyone's in this place right now and you're thinking, fuck, 2 years, another 2 years, that 2 years is going to be a gradual, amazing uphill journey with loads of dips and troughs and everything, but it does get better, just not right away. But you have to work at it. You have to work it. Yeah. And now I have a lot more compassion for myself. I didn't before, bless her. You just gotta, honestly, my advice would be, do it for the day that you can do it. Do it for the day that you can do it. So brush your teeth, because one day you will just be brushing your teeth. Get dressed, because one day you will just need to get dressed. Write down something, just because you will have to write something down. Be nice to yourself, because you're not always going to be horrible to yourself. Keep up with people, because one day you won't want to be alone. Learn that really weird thing, because one day at one party or one person's going to ask you, can you do that? And you'll be able to say yes. Eat that food, because it might not be there tomorrow, or that will be there tomorrow, and then save it for tomorrow. Make that diary, make that appointment, hug your parents, hug your guardians, all that stuff. Tell your friends you love them, because you do. Tell that person that you like them, even if they don't like you back, or even if it's a bit wishy-washy, or it's a bit all over the place, because life is fucked up, and consistency is what makes it life. The consistency of it always being fucked up makes life. But it won't always be fucked up either. Write, play, sing, dance. Do something just because you can do it, as long as it's not hurting yourself or someone else. I think my biggest lesson, the biggest tip that anyone ever said to me, and I think Ollie Bowman said this on Instagram, he was like, the best thing to go into a conversation is just go, hi, my name is. So yeah, it's not really cringe until you make it, so you might as well just be yourself. Yeah. Here's to another year. Here's to life. And one day I'll be, you know, at the Oscars, hopefully. And not, well, actually, I just love where I live. But yeah, one day I'll have an assistant waking me up, not my mother. But yeah, that's a bit of an update. I'm just gonna post this, yes, just like this. Life's just a bit too short and a bit too long for not doing what you want to do.